Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video on how to go from $100,000 in production to $1 million per year in production through building a strong downline. My name is Jamie Roussel, and over the past 2 years, I've worked with hundreds of insurance agents, in particular, a few partners that I've helped go from regular production, from producing $100,000 per year to now replacing their income and making multiple tens of thousands of dollars per month through recruiting a strong downline, and they're doing that via building a digital product. It's a little bit counterintuitive than what most of you are probably used to hearing, and so that's what I want to do today, show you this new way of recruiting a downline by getting people to pay upfront to join your team, and at the same time recruiting business owners, people with a player mentality that actually want to work with you, that will have skin in the game once they join your team. Okay, so it's exciting things. You're going to have the ability to now duplicate yourself into multiple other agents who are coming to you, investing into you to learn this business, how to sell, how to make more money, and then selling in your downline. You're going to have people begging to join your team, and I'm very excited to show you in this video my step-by-step process from beginning to end on how I help individuals just like you who are making $100,000 per year selling insurance to taking that next level, growing a downline, going to that $1 million per year, and then eventually 5 to 10 million a year, and growing your own IMO. And that's the trajectory that I'm on right now with the few of the partners that I have. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I want to show you how you can go from $100,000 per year in production to $1 million per year in production with the Profitable Agent Attraction Framework. Here are a few pictures of some of the partners that I work with. I work with my clients in person. We're right now on the left-hand side, you can see we're recording ads in real time for social media advertisements. And on the right-hand side, just a mini mastermind around a table just showing agents how to implement this framework that you're seeing right here today. Okay, so we may not be in person right now, but I do these presentations to agents in person. People do pay money to see this and hear this, so you're going to get a lot of value today, all free here on YouTube. So right now, the average agency that I work with cash collects $15,000 upfront, okay, in upfront cash, and on top of that, recruits on average 12 new producing agents per month. We have some agencies that are doing more. Just recently, last month, I had an agency that cash collected $30,000 his second month running this Profitable Agent Attraction Framework, and recruited 25 agents. Okay, so in the trajectory that this agent's going to be on, in a matter of a year, they're going to get to 100 agents, if not more, even considering agent churn right now at about 10-15%, which you're going to notice is much lower than the average churn rate of the average agency, who has a churn rate of about 70 to 80%. Okay, so now by collecting cash up front, I'm going to explain to you how we do that here in a second, but by collecting cash up front, what you're doing is you're eliminating all the risk on your side. Prior to this method of collecting cash, collecting an investment from the agent, many of the agencies that had to run ads, they had to spend $2,000-$3,000 on a person to manage the ads, and then $2,000-$3,000 a month on the actual ad spends. And so what happens is they would have to spend $5,000-$6,000 per month and not see money back until a few months when the agent actually starts producing, but they're recruiting the wrong person in the first place. And so what happens is you're not actually ever recovering that money unless you have a lot of money up front to invest and you are willing to see that money back in the acquisition, in the sale of the company in the future. You're not going to see that money back. And so what happens is successful agents, just like you watching this video, will fall through the cracks, put $20,000, $30,000 down because they're trying to get out of producing to start then recruiting. But then there's a lack of cash flow that comes out of that by doing that transition, the transitioning the wrong way. Okay, and we're going to talk about that here a little bit. But with the people that I'm working with, the trajectory on getting to 100 agents, right? Let's just do the math a year from now. Applying a system like this, you get to 100 agents, and each agent, and I'm going to start conservative here, each agent will write 5 new policies per month. If you have 100 agents selling 5 policies at an override of $150 on average, and I'm saying that based on an override of about 20 to 40 points is what I'm seeing most of the agencies that I work with. In top line revenue, and the profit will be similar because the expense levels are not that high, the agency will start making $75,000 per month, which equates to $900,000 a year. And that's conservative. 100 agents, 5 policies a month. So if we look at the previous agency that I was talking about, if they're recruiting about 20 agents a month, on month 12, that's 200 agents. Assuming they get about 15% of a cut, they'll get about 100 to 125 agents that'll be producing on average 5 policies per month. All right. And so that agent will go from literally making 150,000 a year to 900,000 a year in literally 12 months, right? In less than 12 months. And if we really continue to refine our processes and work out the back end, what will happen is you'll be able to help these agents produce more. So if you go from 5 policies per month to 10 policies per month on average, well, now with the new equation, 100 times 10 times 150, again, on an override of 20 to 40 points, now that agent, you, making $150,000 a month, $1.8 million per year. And that's not me boasting here. These are actual numbers that are attainable, and I'm seeing them every single day. Okay, so implementing a system like this is going to be crucial to getting to those numbers without failing, without lacking cash flow in the process of getting there. Okay, so now you might be telling yourself, Jamie, oh, cool, I want to start recruiting. Here's what happens. Most people will recruit the wrong way. And let me show you how that actually goes about. So I split it in 3 parts: advertising, marketing angle, and the delivery, the retention of agents. The first, the advertising strategy, this is what most agents do, and this is ineffective. This is how they fail. They're going to first go to their friends and family and try to recruit that way, right? That's usually the first thing. Hey, do you have any cousins, friends that want to join this business? So you're going out there, going after friends and family. Once that's exhausted, because we know that exhausts very quickly, well, then the next thing is they'll do direct outreach on Facebook and LinkedIn. And the people who do this type of outreach are not the people that are successful usually. So if you're an agent that's successful right now listening to this and you want to do outreach, well, what you're doing here is you're pooling yourself with all these other agents, these modern day, one-day gurus that have success maybe for a month or 2 and then want to start recruiting. You want to differentiate yourself because you've already done so. You're already making over $100,000 a year producing. You want to maintain that authority gap that you've already created. You're the top 1% agent. Let's position you that way, okay? But if you do it this way, right, even Facebook lead forms, you can selling on that platform or that method, what's the outcome? Well, you're having to damage your reputation. Certainly, if you go after friends and family, there's a reputation damage there. And if you do go out in the market, you're damaging your reputation out in the market as well. Eventually, when you start networking, you'll revisit the same people that you've done direct outreach a couple months back or a few years back. And that's no fun. You have low authority as well because you're doing outbound. You're reaching out to other people first. And so you're not positioning yourself well. And that way it's difficult to scale. Okay, if you want to scale this type of method, then you may have to incorporate virtual assistants or different, an outbound team. But that's just an advanced level, and most people that are trying to recruit have not gone to that extent. So that's the first way that you have to be careful. Advertising this way will actually fail you very quickly. The second one is the marketing angle. Most agents and even large IMOs will do this. They don't mind because they have millions of dollars to burn, but regular agents will go out there and say, hey, I can recruit you on 100 points. I can recruit you on 110 points, right? There's obviously a bunch of quirks behind that. They'll recruit them on saying, hey, you can make 6 figures from home, right? We all know who says that. They're going to advertise free lead programs, vacation incentives. When you advertise these kind of marketing angles, you can call them gimmicks, but what you're doing is you're attracting people who want a free handout. And I always say this to people: free attracts free people, right? When you do that, you are attracting people that are job seeking, people that are not here to be in business, people that are not willing to invest in themselves because they don't see the value of doing that in this business. And those are not people you want to attract, okay? People who don't have skin in the game will not last in this business. And you doing it this way is just going to churn and burn a lot of people, okay? And it's going to frustrate you. I don't want that for you. Okay, and I don't think you want that for yourself. The last thing is the delivery and retention. So when you're marketing it this way, what happens is you're attracting people and you have no system to help these agents in the first place. You're telling them, hey, go after your friends and family, go sell policies to your friends and family, and after that, go figure it out. Well, that's not a way to be successful. when you're telling that to people, you know where it's going to end, and it's going to end in failure. And so going through this route, especially if you're an agent right now listening, you're successful, you make a lot of money producing, you make over $100,000 per year, let's differentiate yourself. Let's not have you go this route. Let's help people with your system, with the system that you're using right now. Okay. And when you do it this way, you're going to piss off agents. You're going to have to babysit them because you haven't provided them with an actual system to make it work. And there's no operations in this business. Okay. There's no operations for that person to even follow. And if they're selling to friends and family and going that rabbit hole, well, what happens is you get high chargebacks. There's very little scalability, and then there's nothing to override. So you make no money. And the chargeback thing is huge. It's put loads and loads of successful producers out of business because they start recruiting at a very fast pace, don't see the chargebacks in the first 3 months, and then on month 2, 3, and 4, the chargeback starts rolling in and it just burns them alive. Okay? And so that's not the way. And let me show you a new effective method. And I call this method the Profitable Agent Attraction Framework. It's a framework that I've came about by working this system for multiple years now. I want to show you at a top level how this framework works. And then after that, I'm going to break it down on how you actually implement this framework step by step. I'm going to literally give everything away so that you guys technically can go out and implement this system for yourself. Now, I'll be right up front with you guys. If this is something you want to implement, my company will help you implement this system. But let's get right into it. The advertising angle here is you're going to be targeting insurance agents who are looking to invest in themselves. Every day, guys, and I'm telling you this because I'm seeing it, I'm selling actually on the other side. I'm seeing it from the other side. Every day there's agents buying programs from anywhere from $3, $4, $5 to even $10,000 to learn this business. Okay, and I'm not saying that investing is no good. I'm just saying that you need to attract those type of individuals to your business. Not the people that are job seeking, people that are actually willing to invest in themselves. Instead of having them invest into a program, which the success rate is very low because they only really learn one piece of the business, have them invest into your program, which includes every piece needed to be successful simply because you're working the system yourself or you have agents that are working this type of system. And so what's the outcome? Well, what happens is you have positive reputation in the market. You're actually creating a positive reputation in the market. You have high authority. And now, because people are now investing in you, you have unlimited scaling opportunity. You're beating the economics because now you can pay money in ads and you can reinvest that money that you make in profit and put it back in ads. And that's the beauty is you can do that. You can cash collect a bit of money since you have probably lowered your production a little bit to get to this next level. And so you never run out of cash flow. And then when you start seeing the override on month 2 and month 3, it's all profit. It's all to the bottom line, right? Because you have no expense to recruit these agents. In fact, you're already in profit by the time the override comes, which is super cool. Okay, it's a huge opportunity here. The second aspect is the marketing angle, right? So now instead of just selling on points, instead of selling on an income guarantee, you're selling on a system or a framework that is proven to help agents write more policies and make more money. You're looking for those people that are trying to figure this business out, that are ready to invest, to fix their problems and stay in this business. They already have a license. They already have experience selling. They just need help, the right mentor, the right program to get them to that next level. And that's who we're attracting. Okay. And what's the outcome? We're attracting insurance business owners. They're already producing. They're willing to invest $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. They have money coming in already. And so they're already producing, coming in. They have a player mentality and they're interested in partnering with you in your downline. Okay, and so you can move a lot of their contracts under you, which there's business being written at the same time. Okay, so you're not bringing someone completely cold and ramping them up. You're bringing someone that's already ramped up, and then you can bring them to the next level. Super cool. The last aspect here is the delivery, the retention. You're delivering a step-by-step guide on how these agents can replicate you or your top agents using this system. So you can build a digital course, build a digital program, an online coaching program, something that you can offer at scale through videos, whereas you're helping agents actually get to the next level. Okay, you have something to deliver, And what happens when you do that, you have a higher retention rate with agents because people are putting money into you and you're investing back into them with this digital program. And you're the one that have mastered the system. And so they're going to be loyal to you. You are the person that showed them the way to be successful. And so it's going to be very hard for them to leave your agency if you're that person. Okay? If you give someone 110 points on a contract, as soon as they get 120 points, guess what? They're going to be going to that person. They have no loyalty to you. Rather than if you show them an actual system that's working, they start going from making $1,000, $2,000 a month to $10,000, $15,000 a month. They're going to stay with you forever. And so your churn rate will decrease because people are making money and you show them the way originally. Okay. So now I want to show you how to implement this system. Okay. I broke it down in 5 steps on how to implement the Profitable Agent Attraction Framework. If you click the link in the description, there's a expanded version of this that's going to show you exactly how we use the Profitable Agent Attraction Framework to help agencies recruit dozens of agents at a profit. But I want to show you how this looks like here in this video. Number 1, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create an offer around a proven system. What you're going to do is you're going to create a digital product, a series of videos in modules and in different sections, like you can see here on the right-hand side. And you're going to package your current operations. What are you doing right now that's making you successful? What is the lead generation strategies? What are the sales strategies? What type of product are you selling? You can package that together and turn it into a small university program or coaching program that people can now invest in. If you don't have anything that can be replicated, there's options to work with us. We have programs in different industries that we can offer you. But for most of you, you have something that can be replicated, and we can teach agents in 10 to 15 modules how to implement that for themselves without having to hold their hand manually. You can show it at mass market. Okay. And once you have that created, then what you'll do is you're going to create an irresistible offer that makes it a no-brainer for people to invest with you in that program. Okay. You're going to show your proof. You're going to show yourself. You're going to show some of the agents that's worked the system if you have. If not, that's not a problem. There's ways around that. But we are going to create you as the authority behind this program. Okay. And then people are going to want to replicate your success and pay you for your program. Now, the second thing we're going to do is we're going to create social media ads. When we create social media ads, when we do paid ads, we're going to create an inbound system, meaning we have people coming to us first, and you maintain your authority from the very beginning when that happens. So we're going to launch Facebook and YouTube ads. We start with Facebook because it's a very strong platform for getting people to convert. And we're going to run ads to the offer that you just created. It's very scalable when you run ads because quickly you can go from selling 3 to 5 programs, recruiting 2 to 3 agents a month, to going and selling 15 to 20 programs and recruiting 10 agents a month. Okay. And so it's a very scalable model. That's why I love paid ads. You can really scale fast if you want to. And the best method is video ads. Okay, so in the video ads, you always want to identify your target demographic. You want to make them problem aware and then introduce your solution to that problem with testimonial. That's at a top level what we do with video ads to get agents to click onto your site and get to the next step. And as far as audience targeting, we use lookalike audiences, and then there's different interest audiences that you can use like life insurance and insurance agents as a job type in Facebook. Okay. Now the third step is you're going to create a video sales letter. A video sales letter is a 20-minute to, and it can go to 2 hours, but I want to say 20 to 45-minute video presenting your offer, enticing people to work with you. And you're going to entice them by first getting them interested in the program. Once they're interested in the program, we can cash collect up front, and then we can talk about getting them invested in your team. Now, this is very important. It's a very important part of the process. There's a way to run video sales letters. It's not something I'm going to go in this video. Perhaps in the comment below, it can be something I can talk about, how to create a video sales letter, because I've created dozens and dozens of video sales letter for myself, my clients, and their clients. And there's two ways to create a video sales letter. It can be on a slide format. It can be on just looking straight at the camera with high edits. There's multiple ways. But really, it's just showing the people that are watching that you have the authority, that you are aware of their problems, and that you can fix it through your solution. And you have other people that have gone through this program before. All right. And the cool thing about a video sales letter is that you are your best self 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. You'll have people watching this video at 3 a.m, and you'll wake up at 11 a.m. and have people booked on a call with you, and they've already watched 45 minutes of you. Okay. Pretty cool. You present yourself as the authority that way because they've already consumed content, right? It's like watching Tony Robbins for 20 hours and then meeting Tony Robbins in person. You feel this discrepancy in authority levels. You see this person as an authority, and that's what we're going to be doing with you. Now, the next step is getting people to book an appointment with you. So we want people to get on a call with you. You want to qualify them. You want to make sure that the person that's coming on a call with you is someone you want to work with, someone that's a good fit for the program. You don't want to be selling the program to the wrong people, because I've seen in the past people running video sales letters and just selling straight to a program at a low cost. I don't like that. I personally like selling at a higher price, but making sure that person is getting a ton of value from you selling that program. Now, the framework to selling your digital program is very simple. At the top level, what you're going to do on the call is you're going to identify their problem, right? Clarify why are they on this call. And after that, you are going to acknowledge the fact that they do have a problem, and then you are going to introduce the problem to solve that. Now, if you believe in your program, you're not going to take no for an answer. And some people will see, well, no, you're going to be pushy. Well, if I know I have a solution to this person and I've heard them cry about their problems for 30 minutes, it would be a disgrace for me to just walk out and not try my best to help this person. And that's the mentality that I always tell the people that work close to me that implement this framework. There's strategies around how to do that without sounding pushy and getting the max amount of people to invest in you and then join your team. Okay. And then really, once you have someone committed, invested in themselves, that's when you introduce the agency partnership option, and you can choose to talk about it on the call, or you can set incentives for people to reach a certain income level before you then partner with them. So I've seen people do both. At the beginning, I get people to entice them to join the agency up front, but sometimes people are like, you know what, Jamie, there's so many people wanting to come work with me. I'm only going to work with people closely that are already at this level. And that's a really unique spot to be with, because you entice them to get to that level to then say, hey, once you join my agency, if you're currently writing $5K per month, I'll take you to $30K per month with personal mentorship. I've worked this program up to $30, $50K a month. So let me get you there, right? And so there's a huge opportunity for you to massively grow your downline and start making $30,000 to $50,000 a month in both override and program investments, and eventually $100,000 per month using this framework in the next year or two. And so if you want to get there, you want to partner with my team to implement this whole framework, and you want to copy our results. Again, the average agent we work with cash collects $15,000 per month in profit investments and recruits 12 agents per month. Then I encourage you to click the link in the description below and schedule a time to speak with me or a member of my team. And we're going to find out if we can actually help you. We don't work with anybody. The people we work with, we know we can get results, and that's why our average is so high, because we qualify very thoroughly. And if you've already booked an appointment and you're watching this video before you speak to us, I appreciate your trust. I appreciate the time you spent with me, and I hope you found this information valuable and you can see how this will work for you. You've gotten quite a bit today, and it's quite honestly enough for you to get started. But if you want the right templates, you want us to help you, give you the VSL templates, give you the right ads to use, the ad script, the automation system, all the email, text messages, follow up, all the pre-sale content that we provide you. There's a lot to this. And because there's so much to this, and we've proven it with so many agents, and we know it works, And so I look forward to seeing you on that call. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. And I'm excited. I'm excited to start working with you and getting you results, getting you to that next level. For many of you, you're at a point in your career where you want to perhaps give back. You want to leave a legacy, or you want to just simply go to that next level. You have that energy. You know you want to scale. You want to get a piece of leverage in this business. This is the way. Okay. And I get to work with veterans, agents that have been in the business 15, 20, 25 years, that have worked this business so long, that have agents under them that's doing very well, or themselves, they've just been a one-man show their whole life, and now they want to bring this to other people and do it the right way without going through the cracks, without failing, without ruining their reputation. This is a huge opportunity for you, and I'm excited to talk with you and work with you personally on the other side to get this implemented. I'm excited to talk to you. Have a great day, and we will see you on the other side. Bye-bye.